Oh, this is a MegaBass Zonk Gataride 77, 10 grams. What's that? 3/8 of an ounce it says, and it's just under 8 centimeters long. And you see it's got this little flexible bill on it here. It's a well-made lure. For its size to be fair, it casts extremely well. When it hits the water, it sinks, but it sinks very, very slowly indeed. It's a deep diving lure. I don't know exactly how deep it goes, but it goes fairly deep, put it that way. If you speed it up a bit, it seems to go even deeper. It's got a whole body action, you know, the whole body moves, and it's an attractive action. It's a good lure. The only thing I've ever caught on these lures is perch. I've never caught any pike on them. I've never used them in salt water. And MegaBass do a Zonk 120, which is really popular for fishing in the sea for bass. But it's a bigger lure than this. So yeah, all I've ever caught on this is perch. And I think for the fishing I do, it probably dives a little bit deep. You know, I'd prefer something shallower, really. But and that said, you know, there's a place for it for sure. It'd probably be quite a good little trolling lure, to be honest. Trolling for big trout and stuff like that in locks. And of course you could use it in the sea. It's got saltwater hooks on it. It's well made, extremely well made. As I say, it casts well, looks really good in the water, and you would catch all manner of fish on it. The only problem with it is, as I can see, is it's bloody expensive. It costs around the €20 mark, maybe even a little bit more. And to my mind, there's a lot of lures out there. There's the Savage Gear Gravity Twitch, the Abu Tormentors. They're like a third of the price of these, and they will do exactly the same job. Probably don't dive so deep, to be fair, but they cast just as well. They're the same size and will cost you a lot less money. So I wouldn't rush out and buy one of these again, that's for sure. As I say, it's a good lure, but is it worth the money? I don't think so. MegaBass lures are extremely well made. They are good lures, and they're very popular lures, but they're also very expensive lures, and there are other things that you can use that are just as good and a whole lot cheaper. But there we have it. The MegaBass Zonk Gataride 77. Very good lure, just a tad expensive.